bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode with Real Hustle. It's a 5:30 a.m. start. I'm just pulling up to pick up my brother Chris, and we're getting ready to hike Mt.Massive. It's going to be a long, full day. Mind, body, spirit, and soul is going to be put to the test today. This is my first 14er I've done all summer, whereas last summer I did 20 of them. So I'm kind of slacking because I've been fishing like crazy, and it's still dark out. My brother should be coming out of this house, and we'll get right to it. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for all the support. Morning. Alright guys, we just parked the truck at 6:45 a.m. We've got our hiking poles all extended, backpacks on, food and water, and a coat, some camera equipment. Let's get the day started. Check that out, guys. It's claiming that there's greenback cutthroat here, so you already know Benny B's coming back for more. So you start on the Colorado Trail, then you bank left on the Mt.Massive Trail at some point, so we gotta make sure not to miss that turn.
This ain't so easy peasy, Blake.
About a mile in, still got a long ways to go. Beautiful already. Super stoked to be out here. Wish I would have got a few more in this summer.
I got a big man. In the Mario world, this would make you big. I'm not gonna even attempt to eat it.
Alright, so some of you new subscribers might not know Dirt and Skirt McGirt, the Backcountry Brothers, but I got a feeling we're going to run into them today, so stay tuned.
I got thinking about old Sparky and old Buckwheat. And,
you're talking about Dingleberry, right?
Yeah, Dingleberry.
That's the dog we buried in the backyard.
Oh, Dingleberry.
Dingleberry was a good dog.
Bless that dog's soul.
God bless you, Dingleberry.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
Alright guys, so we decided to take our first break right here at the split in the trail, drink a little water, a little bit of that Rocky Mountain water for Chris, and yeah, first break, drop the backpack off, it feels great. So this is going to be my 21st 14er, Mt.Massive. The stats are 14,429 feet of elevation, 13.1 miles round trip, with 4,537 feet of vertical gain. So that's what we're doing today.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
So my brother has now smoked 2 cigarettes, about 100 hits off of his vape, and he's drank about 6 beers. It's gnarly. I've drank 1 whole thing of water. I'm gonna break my fast when I get to the top. All right, so we're officially taking our second break, and we're about 4.5, 5 miles in. We've got about 1 mile left. Looks like about 15 to 1800 vertical ahead of us, but we're gonna knock this out and be on the peak pretty soon, so don't go anywhere, and we're gonna bust out the drone once we get to the saddle. If you guys have never heard of Athletic Greens, definitely check them out. I'm gonna break my fast now. I'm about 45 minutes to an hour from the very top. This is another thing. They're called 1 bars. 20 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar. I like the birthday cake one. Almost to the saddle. Once I hit the saddle, I hit the ridge line up to the peak. All right, so I'm just coming up over the ridge line. Take a look at the view behind here. We're almost there, guys.
I said be happy with what you got.
You'll be happy. Me, I want what's coming to me.
Or what's coming to you?
The world, Chico. And everything in it. Say hello to my little friend!
Alright guys, so it was amazing up there as always. First time I've been on top of this one. My brother Chris has been up here twice. So, nonetheless, he actually cut out back here because I was a little bit ahead of him, so he just stopped. I just met a really cool couple from Poland, and they live in Aspen now, and so I've got some new friends. Back down the ridge line, meet up with Chris, and then start heading back down to the truck. All right guys, so we're about halfway down the hike. Hasn't been too bad. All right guys, we just got to the junction where it meets the Colorado Trail. We're about to hit this little creek that we crossed before. I'm gonna wash my face off because I'm feeling grimy. Feel like a whole new man. I needed that. All right guys, we're about 5 minutes from the truck. This has been a pretty solid hike, 13 miles. So I mean, it takes some time. I think we ended up taking about 8.5 hours to complete this. Gnarly day. I don't know the stats yet on calories and steps and all that stuff, but a lot of calories. If I were to guess, over 3,000. maybe 3,500 calories burnt on this hike. So it's time to eat a big meal. All right, guys, we survived Mt.Massive. We met new friends. We covered beautiful terrain. We hit 13.1 miles and 4,500 plus vertical feet. It took us about 8.5 hours, and we're back at the truck now. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate all the support. We'll see you in a couple days for another episode with Real Hustle.